Hello everyone. In this video given is a rectangle in which a semicircle is placed in such a way that the two corners of diameter of the semicircle are coinciding with two adjacent sides of the rectangle, while the other two adjacent sides of the rectangle are tangent to the semicircle. If this smaller portion of the length is 4 units and this smaller portion of the length is 8 units, then by this limited data we have to find the diameter of this semicircle. Let we move towards the solution. First of all, we try to find the center of the semicircle. We know that from the tangency point, if we draw a perpendicular, it passes through the center. So let me draw a perpendicular from this tangency point, and similarly we draw another perpendicular from this tangency point. Then the intersection point of these two perpendiculars from the tangency point is the center of this semicircle. So let me mark this as the center of this semicircle. Now since this red line is the diameter of this semicircle and this point is center, so these both lengths are equal to the radius of this semicircle, and let we call them lowercase r. Now we extend this line towards this line, and since this is a rectangle, so therefore this angle at this point is of 90 degree. This angle is of 90 degree. Now we draw a perpendicular from this point through this radial line, and since this length is 4 units, so this length is also 4 units, and this whole line is the radius of this semicircle. Therefore this portion of length is r minus 4. Now this angle is of 90 degree because we have drawn a perpendicular over here. Now we have two right triangles which are mentioned as orange and pink. Now we find the correspondence between these two triangles. Since one of the angle of the both triangle is of 90 degree, let me check this angle. This angle is also equal because these are opposite angles, and if we see that hypotenuse of this triangle is r and hypotenuse of this triangle is also r, so by angle side these two triangles are congruent to each other. So each side of the triangle is equal to the corresponding side of the second triangle. Since this length is r minus 4, it means this length is also r minus 4. Now if we look at this line segment, this is a radius of the semicircle, and this small portion of length is 8 units, so this remaining portion is r minus 8. Now we have this right triangle and all three sides are given. Hypotenuse is r and the legs are r minus 8 and r minus 4. So applying Pythagorean theorem on this right triangle, we have r minus 8 square plus r minus 4 square is equal to r square. Expanding the binomial on the left, r minus 8 square is equal to r square plus 64 minus 16r. R minus 4 is equal to r square plus 16 minus 8r, that is equal to r square. 1 r square from the left will be cancelled out to the r square on the right, and this equation in simplified form will be r square minus 24r plus 80 is equal to 0. Now we can factorize this equation in by breaking the midterm, and we have breaked it. Minus 24 is written as minus 20r and minus 4r. So taking r from the common from first two terms and minus 4 from last two terms on the left, we will have r times r minus 20 minus 4 into r minus 20 is equal to 0. And from here we have two factors that are r minus 20 and r minus 4. So if we find the value of r, we will have two values. One is 20 and other is 4. First we look which value of r is a valid value. Let's see, let's check this 4. If we substitute 4 over here in this relation, 4 minus 8 is equal to minus 4, and this is length, and length can never be negative. So value of r is equal to 4 is not a suitable value, so we reject this value, and thus r is 20. This is our accepted value, and since diameter is equal to 2 times of r, thus diameter of this semicircle is 2 times of r, which is 40 units, and that is the answer. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe my channel and give a thumbs up to the video. Thank you for watching.